Or motorized. No, we need to start actually working on either concentrated or dispersed. We already have some efficiency retention and efficiency base bonus, so I think we're going to go dispersed. We're just going to double down on that bonus, which is going to allow us to constantly shift our production to different things, so we can have a more balanced, more efficient economy, rather than just building one or two things. Although we are going to be building a lot of artillery and a lot of guns, and just keep pumping those out. Improved infantry equipment. Let's go for the mobile and motorized then. Solidify control would be more political party popularity. I suspect we're going to get that by promoting syndicalism, by doing these, and victory for Baldomero will get even more. Philippines have joined the co-prosperity sphere. So the Philippines are now at war with Germany as well. Monarchy restored in Greece. After weeks of deliberation, the Greek government has decided to give the crown to King Georgios II, not Alexander. Interesting. You have returned back to full experience. Turkestan Khanate declared war on Al-Shorda. Madras declared war on Deccan. And we do need to start researching medium tanks at some point. Sooner rather than later. Also, I want to know the difference between medium tanks, SPGs, and tank destroyers. So, medium tanks have a humongous breakthrough, which means they take less damage when they're attacking somebody. However, they do half as much soft attack as the SPG. They all have the same speed. The piercing of the medium tanks is pretty good. We would not need to support AT with medium tanks. However, that's still pretty high. Probably never need medium tank destroyers. Medium tank destroyers are actually really expensive in terms of tungsten. SPGs are a bit more expensive. Production cost total is the same. Armor is the same, except for the fact that the medium SPs have less armor. They also have less hardness. And honestly, my soft attack is going to come from other sources. So the 19 soft attack from medium, just regular medium tanks, is probably better. Plus we have the more breakthrough. Why do normal tanks double the fuel consumption, do they? Oh, they do as well. I guess because they just go faster. If you go for South Africa, you need Marines. Maybe. Armor is only 15 lower. How much is that at maximum level? $80 versus 50, so it's 30 lower. Really, level? Oh, hold on, these aren't max level. That's max level, where the armor difference is 22, so it's actually less. Breakthrough of the regular medium tank is really good. Piercing of the regular medium tank is still really good. So I don't think there's ever really a situation where we get the medium tank destroyer. This really is SPG versus mediums. Hardness of 90 versus hardness of 65. 65 is decent. Especially if we have 2 of these in the unit. And we do have a lot of bonuses to soft attack. So soft attack 55 versus 32. Problem then is again AT. I mean, we could do 1 SP and 1 medium. $32. No, it's 22. You're right, it is 32. 32. I was thinking that. Well, yeah, okay. Yay, live maths. I'm really leaning towards more medium tanks. SPGs are 3 width, tanks are 2 width. Well, let's make that decision then. We're going with regular tanks. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, live stream maths. It's never going to be right. I don't know why it's so difficult, but I'm definitely not the only streamer to comment on that. Yeah, it's going to be interesting using medium tanks rather than heavies in that situation. And it will also mean eventually I could have some mechanized, or possibly motorized, but probably mechanized breakthrough divisions, dedicated breakthroughs. We're just going to have a lot of medium tanks and a lot of artillery. For lots and lots of big booms. Hellenic Socialist Republic declared war on the Kingdom of Greece. Right then. Syndicalism has been promoted. Requires all of the following to go any further. So I guess we'll need to destroy Carlos' support. This will get us to 68%. Weekly stability plus 0.5. There are 85 days left. Divided by 7 means 12 weeks. Which means 6 stability. So that'll be 68. Which is perfect. Spot on. Might miss like 0.5% or something, but that's fine. Not sure how significant double the fuel consumption would be. Considering I'm not going with like massively armoured forces, nor am I really planning on getting a huge air force, I suspect we'll be able to afford it with the fuel supplies that we have. Particularly if we do expand further into South America. The only problem is light tanks have the upgrades, but I don't want light tanks. I want mediums. Do light tanks cost tungsten? I think they're just steel. Yeah, they are just steel. They are actually more steel intensive. At least early on. Late game, light tanks are less, well, equal steel intensiveness. Is there going to be another stream tonight? Yes, starting at 9 PM and 10 PM until 2 AM. There'll be another stream. Greenwich Mean Time. I'm going to go ahead and research the tank designer so I can get the tank bonuses, research bonuses, because we are going to be switching to that sooner rather than later. The other change that we may want to make is to go down to limited conscription again. Oh no, extensive, sorry. We can't change it because we're at war. You should always be able to degrade, just not increase. Decrease but not increase. Don't actually know if that's possible. Be interesting to know what those flags are. Deccan Federation took one state from Madras. Deccan Federation is now whole again. Meanwhile, the Ottoman Empire versus Iran rages on. The Ottomans actually kept Egypt. Released Sudan, but kept Egypt. Technology, which goes to dispersed industry. And then national focus. Political power, stability, or civilian factories. I'm going to go with the civilian factories. The Great Plains of Argentina have once been owned by the small elite who were unwilling to hand over their wealth to those who worked the land. Now that the revolution has arrived in these plains, we shall hand over said wealth to those who deserve it. You should be able to change in peacetime either way, but have massive political power penalty under or risk of civil war. Well, the way they handle it, going... No, that's wrong. I was going to say it has something to do with your war support. If your war support drops too low, then it automatically shifts. Or you have a decision that allows you to shift it. But I don't have that problem. Oh, right. I'm in their tech group. Sweet. I'll certainly take that, thank you. Except for the fact that it is now December 38. You know what? We're going to hold off on you. Well, we just need to switch it to something else. It's fine. Siam have joined the co-prosperity sphere. So Siam and German East Asia are going to be fighting each other now. Oh, of course, they're going to be fighting all of their naval battles. So the German fleet's going to be somewhat weakened when it comes up against the British fleet. And the Argentinian fleet. There's a lack of bullying Chile. Gotta do this stuff in the right order. Chile will definitely be bullied, just not yet. Do I have a list of non-Kaiserreich mods you'd recommend or are using? If you press !mods, it will show you what mods I'm currently running with. The only difference is I am not currently running with the coring mod. All the others I do. You're welcome. Syndicalists win the Greek Civil War. Syndicalists are winning everywhere. After months of fighting, Syndicalist forces under the Greek leader Nikolaos Zakardis today took control of Athens and declared victory in the Civil War. That was actually a remarkably quick civil war. Usually the Greek one lasts a while. You know what? I am going to begin a lend-lease to you. I will send you 20% of my guns, which is going to use up your entire cadre of convoys. So I'll send you another 8, because I'm feeling generous. There you go, Soviet Russia. Love the Kaiserreich stream, so high video quality. Oh, good. Glad you're enjoying them. Gain base stability or political power. Definitely stability. I think we should have finished the stability mod now. It's only 14 days, so it'll be done. Move Argentinians onto the islands. Gain core in the Falklands and South Georgia. Do it. Hellenic Socialist Republic has joined the Third Internationale. Oh, interesting. Early join. Cool. So, Greece and Bulgaria might be... Oh no, Bulgaria went communist too. Fall of Burgos. Reports from Burgos confirm the Carlist temporary capital has been captured by advancing anarcho-syndicalist forces after skirmishes in the hilly countryside. Carlist forces put up a stiff resistance hoping to delay the enemy forces, but were eventually beaten back. Slowly but surely building these units up. I'm suspecting it's a lack of manpower in pretty much all of them. Need to get these cores done. Yeah, to do any of the cores requires all 3 of these to be finished, so the triangle scheme needs to be done. Pyramid scheme even. How did Bulgaria turn Cindy? Never seen that happen. Really? Happens in like every single game whenever they lose the Balkan War. And considering they lose the Balkan War every single game, it's not rare. January 39. I would like some more construction, please. Actually, I think I might start switching over to wanting more civilian industry built. Considering how long that's all taking. Haiti took one state, Dominican Republic was the next. Isn't that just Social Democrat? Yeah. I think that does still get them joining the Third International, though. Oh no, it's not. Tesni Socialisti are the one. So I guess this means just a neutral Bulgaria, where nothing happens until they get invaded. 39. I would like either better guns or... still a long way away from this. Let's start researching the 39 guns. We can actually start producing those. Elevates the Northern Unions. Done. National communes. We have no choice but to completely reorganize Argentina in order to destroy the remnants of the counter-revolutionary regime. Let's take this chance to reorganize our nation into communes, guided by the people, for the people. 82 stability. 13% construction speed, 13% factory output. We're going to be a really stable state. It's pretty good. Where are the other research slots in our tree? I somewhat suspect that we've got all of them. There's no more down there. I don't think there's another... Yeah. There's none here. None in the Navy, none in the Army. Yeah, pretty sure 4 is our limit. Because we've already gained 2. We've gone from 2 to 4. I fixed my Heart of Iron. Jolly good, Umu. Get to play into more Kaiserreich. Disperse support. Finished. Marvellous. Let's go and get overwhelming firepower. We are starting to get a surplus of artillery. How much would this require? 576 total artillery. Alright. Actually, Paradox fixed it for me when I launched the game again. It was fixed. Yeah, that's what they've been saying. It's the best way to do it. So then next I think we want to secure Buenos Aires, Central Argentina, North, South. Two days. 1 day. Buenos Aires was the heart of the counter-revolutionary regime and still is the home of much of the counter-revolutionary support. We need to secure the traditional capital of Argentina as a base of the revolution in South America and the world. And this is when my manpower will start to really recover. Because the population of Buenos Aires is probably the higher population than the entirety of Patagonia. 6.6 million. 200,000, 300,000. Yep, I was right. Several times more. Also, we have enough for another doctrine. I really wish I could drop this. I could go all the way down to limited. I'm gonna do that. Because even though my industry kind of sucks right now, I really don't need that much manpower. 1939. I think we want more advanced machine tools. Or we want to start researching better tanks. Let's start on the tank research so that we can work our way towards the medium tanks as soon as possible. Though we might just go straight for the 41s. Turkestan Khanate took 8 states. Al-Ashur Order have been annexed. Wild. How could Argentina lose this war? Death by 1,000 cuts. Lots and lots of cut-offs and surrounds. It was not easy, though. I hastily add that. It was definitely not easy. Turkestan Khanate declared war on Russia. That's going to be relieving some of the pressure the Soviets were feeling. Not quite surrounds, but definitely a little bit dangerous. And this is a fully united Turkestan Khanate with 27 divisions, probably. But then again, they're up against Wrangel. See, I'm helping the Soviet Union because they're up against Wrangel. Is there a national focus to speed along tank research? Probably. It would be in the army, which is over here. No, there isn't. Radio, artillery, that's it. Buenos Aires, secured. Next. Central Argentina. Cordoba, Rioja, and Entre Rios. Central Argentina is home to a sizable part of the population and our industry. It is important for the safety of the revolution that these lands are secured as quickly as possible. And with this we'll hit 92% stability. here comes the manpower. Like I said, it's going to be a big boost. Although that's going to be falling pretty quickly because we are going from 10.6% to 3%. But we are going to be gaining another 5% when I return to the manpower. Because we're going to go down mass recruit. Because now 3% extra manpower versus 50,000. That's not even a question. And suddenly, all of these guys are fully armed. Or fully reinforced, not armed. Dominican Republic again? We've already had this war. Were you not happy with the results? Apparently not. Oof. That changed quickly. Crikey. America, what happened? You still got loads of troops. It's just that they have a lot more. Wow, that's a collapse and a half. Blimey. Fall of Barcelona. Reports from Barcelona confirm that the anarcho-syndicalist city has been captured by advancing Spanish troops after staged fights across the Serra Costarola mountain range. Let's get transport so we can actually do a naval invasion when we want to do a naval invasion. Create the weapons. Yeah, I know Brazil has rebellion. Sao Paulo is fighting against them. Oh my god, my eye's lying! There's so much manpower. It's about to go up even further. This is the difference that having cores makes. Let's secure the north. Juge, Chaco Astral, Corrientes, Santiago del Estero, and Tucumán. The mountains and forests of the very north of Argentina are a perfect hiding spot for anti-revolutionary forces. We must secure these regions before any serious resistance has been built up. And actually, just off of this, we're going to hit 100 stability, because that's going to be another 5, which will get us to 102 technically. So then all of the stability we would get from this tree is basically just wasted. So it's actually a good thing we didn't go Soto. Like, there's no point to the extra 13% stability we would have got from that. %5 more. Okay, there's no more on this branch. Technology. We just got production. We want advanced machine tools though. Off you go. Not yet. I want to sort out my manpower and everything first. Patience. Malvina's naval base. So you're saying I can put a naval base and a coastal fort in the Falklands? I think it's probably a good idea. Let's do that. We need to make the Falklands as strong as possible, because the Falklands are everything for Argentina.